Hi, Steve here. In this video we're going to look at how the Mexican wave is used in this sawdeluxe software. So the Mexican wave relates to the fact that up here we can see from 1 to 10, these are our betting tabs. Now traditionally, if you're using it without the Mexican wave, if I go here, this is the Mexican wave option here. If this is left unticked, what happens is the bets are placed in 1 and then 2, and as soon as 1 becomes available, then the next bet will keep coming back to 1, 2, 3, and then coming back to 1 again as soon as that bet has been cleared. In the Mexican wave, we work through one bet in there, and then each bet goes through until 10 bets use up all 10 tabs, and then depending on your stop loss or stop profit, it will come back and start again at 1. So I'd like to show you how this gives you control of your betting and that if you want to have a more interactive relationship with the software. So if we go to settings, let's set it up for today for Great Britain and Ireland. Probably no racing in Ireland, but we'll have those two ticked. We'll go into set it up for, in the place market, the first favourite from 1.4 to 4, 60 seconds before the off, 10,000 minimum liquidity. We'll have a price delta of 10p and a stop at a profit per race. So our target's going to be 10p. This is just for this example. And then we've got our stop at a profit each tab. I won't go through that as you would have seen in the other video. So we're setting up, and we're only going to have it on, we'll have it on both non-handicap and handicap, and I will just take Ireland off. We'll just do it for the UK, because I know a lot of people just bet UK without having Ireland in there. So we set that up, make sure the commission for the UK is 5%. Click on Mexican wave, and we're going to, this is what we're going to bet the place market here. So we click on start. And what will happen now is we will get the markets will come up, and we'll come back to this after the finish of the UK racing and just go through the results and see how the Mexican wave works and what you can do with the Mexican wave. Okay, we'll come back in about 8 hours time. Thank you. Okay, it's been a few days since we set up our Mexican wave, and we've got 2 days racing under our belt. So if we have a look at tab 1, we can see there we've had 4 bets into tab 1, and we're running, if we look up there, at a profit of 23 pence. And if we just tick through there, we can see we're down 73 pence on tab 2, and as we click through we can see how much loss or profit each tab's made. So what we do now, for the purposes of this exercise using the Mexican wave, is this gives us the opportunity to transfer winning profits out of the tabs into losing ones. We can see, let's have a look at tab 10. We've had 3 bets there and they've all lost, and we're running at a £1 loss there at the moment. So if we wanted to reduce that target, what we can do is we can transfer money out of a winning one. So if we go to, say, tab 1 here, we're winning 23 pence. So what we can transfer out here is we can transfer 13 pence from the back, because this is all backing here, to tab 10 for the back, and we click send. Sorry, I put tab 9 to tab 10 and click send, and we can see now profit transfer sent. So we've sent 13p out of this one here. So the next bet on this one, it will try and recoup that 13p as well as our targets. If we go to 10, we can see now that our loss has been reduced down to 93. So and we can also transfer another amount if we like. Find another column 4 is in profit, so we could take, say, 15 out of that from the back and transfer it back into column 10 for the back, send, and we can see now that our loss for column 10 has come down. So it just means that when we're going to place another bet in column 10 comes around, instead of chasing the 94 here, it's been reduced down by those 28p there. So it's just a matter of balancing the books a bit as we continue through. And so that's the good thing with the Mexican wave, is at the end of racing for the day, you can go in and transfer monies around from losing columns, from winning columns into the losing columns, and balance it out a bit so that your targets aren't getting too high. And that's the principle of Mexican wave. So now that we've done a few changes, we'll do a couple more. We can see there tab 2's down 73p, so tab 6 is up. So we'll go transfer amount of 15 from back to tab 3, back, send. Okay, so we've sent money there. So what we'll do now is we've done enough little transferring around. I'll stop this video and we'll come back after today's racing and see what's happened. Okay, until then, cheers. Okay, day 3 of Mexican wave demo is finished, and if we go to the accumulated profit, we can see there we've made 4.27 profit. What does that mean? Well, let's have a look. We can see here's our tabs. We're running 1 to 10, and all but one tab, which is tab 7, which is down 14p, is in profit, and you can see most of them have made 6 bets except for tab 1 is on 7, tab 2 is on 5. That was 1 bet was withdrawn. The horse was withdrawn just before the start, so that's why that is out of sync. So in the summary of the 3 days betting UK only first favourite in the place market, odds have to be 1.4 inclusive or upwards. On the 10p target, it just made £4.27 profit over 60 bets, as we can see there. So if we were looking at a £1 target, our profit for the 3 days would have been £42.70, and that's not touching anything. Once we set that the bot up like we did, showed you at the beginning of this video, that was all it was done, and it was just left to run on its own devices. So let's go back to the software. So we can see here, if we I'll just quickly flick through the tabs here. We can see these tabs will relate to who we're looking at the profit here, and we just flick through them. We can see they're all in the money. This is tab 7, the one that said the 14p loss, and that is the Mexican wave. So after 3 days, a nice return, and it would just be left to run and run and run, and you could transfer monies where you wanted to. I just let it run, actually, that's all I do. But thanks for watching this video, and I hope that you see this is just another string to the bow of the sawdeluxe bots. So Mexican wave is just another avenue, and we've only got one left to explore now, and that is the Dutch betting, which I'll do in a separate video. So thanks for watching, and this is Steve signing off on your Mexican lesson for the day. Thank you.